And folks, here we are. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling Television is on the air, and here he is, our champion, Sexy Stan Sierra, with his manager, Phil Fair, getting ready to get into the ring and defend that title against, here he is, Bobby Love here in Campton, Kentucky. The crowd absolutely insane tonight in Campton. We are ready to get things started just ahead of our Friday night DVD taping. Summer Bash, the King of the Mountains match. We got so much ahead in the program. We're going to talk about a lot about Friday night, but let's skip ahead a little bit in this matchup here. Again, come out, see our events live, and you can see these matches in their entirety as Stan Sierra with the blatant choke in front of referee Austin Campbell. What else have we come to expect at this point from Stan Sierra, though? Bobby Love be competing for the AMW Heavyweight Championship, his first ever shot at the AMW Heavyweight Championship, and he is going for a pin attempt, trying to win it right here, and he almost comes close, and you can see the young fans there on the other side of the ring that thought they saw their idol Bobby Love win the title here tonight. He came up just a little short on that pinning combination, and Phil Fair getting himself involved in this as he has no business, but this is what we've come accustomed to here in Appalachian Mountain Wrestling. Stan Sierra, tough competitor, can beat any man on any given night. We put Phil Fair in the mix, and we've got our hands full there at ringside. Bobby Love takes the rake to the back, stops the champion in his tracks with a big shot to the head there. And then Stan Sierra raking the eyes. You gotta wonder, with Stan Sierra and with Phil Fair in his corner, how long can he hold on to this Appalachian Mountain Wrestling Heavyweight Championship? I'm starting to think nobody's going to be able to beat him as the bite right in front of the referee. Bobby Love fighting back and gives the champ a taste of the turnbuckle there. Have some more, Stan. This crowd is all over it. That could be it. 1, 2. And Stan Sierra gets his foot on the ropes, folks. You can see it right there. Just barely gets the foot on the ropes. That's all that stood in between him and losing that Appalachian Mountain Heavyweight Championship. Chance of Bobby all over the place. Stan Sierra with the jawbreaker, getting some space, but Bobby Love was absolutely in position to win this championship. A little too close to the ropes there. Pinning attempt from the champ. Bobby Love powers out hard after 2. Gets his knees up. Folks, we may see a new champion here tonight. Crowd electric behind Bobby Love. And here we go. This could be it. Phil Fair with the cane right to the kidneys of Bobby Love. He does not know what happened. And the champ takes him out with that flying elbow. That's got to be it. Folks, Stan Sierra retains that AMW Heavyweight Championship, but not without resorting to the interference from Phil Fair, and this crowd is absolutely upset. And someone else who's taking exception to it, Larry D's in the ring. Trying to let Austin know, the referee Austin Campbell, what transpired here. And Stan Sierra with the attack from behind, and now Phil Fair's getting in on the action too. AMW Champion Stan Sierra, and I'm telling you, everybody's talking about Phil Fair. His manager Phil Fair, he's here too. But everybody is talking about July 14th Summer Bash. You're taking on Larry D for the AMW Heavyweight Championship. Your title defense, he's been calling you out for a month now. Let me know what's going to happen Friday night.
What's going to happen Friday night, Nathan Little, is the same that has been happening for the last 6 months. I'm going to walk in the AMW Heavyweight Champion. I'm going to walk out the AMW Champion. But let there be no doubt, July the 14th, Hazard, Kentucky, Sherman Nice. There will not be a bigger match in the state of Kentucky. There will not be two bigger names than legendary Larry D and Stan Sierra. And it's all going to come to a head. I've listened to Larry Blowhard, I've listened to Larry talk, I've listened to Larry cry. He's like the town crier. He says it's time for a change. Well, you know what? Me and Phil Fair, we disagree with that assumption. We don't think it's time for a change. We think it's time just to keep things going like they've been going. And at the end of the day, when Stan Sierra and Larry D, let me tell you something, Nathan Little. I agree, legends never die. But after July the 14th, Summer Bash, we just want him to simply go away. And whenever we pin him, 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring, he will just simply go away. Tell him, Phil.
That's right. This Friday night, July 14th, Larry D, you wanted to stick your nose in our business? Well, we accepted your challenge. And hey, like they always say, Larry, be careful what you wish for, because it just might happen. This Friday night, it's gonna happen. And you know what, Larry? After that match is over, at the end of the night, we don't want you to go away mad. We just want you to go away, and you'll be like everybody else that goes against Stan Sierra, leaving with your head hung low because you failed. And that's a fair deal.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with legendary Larry D. This Friday, MC Napier, Hazard, Kentucky, the Summer Bash DVD taping. You get a shot at the Appalachian Mountain Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. You've been calling out Stan Sierra for what seems like months, but now you get your opportunity. Larry, what is happening this Friday night?
This Friday night, the biggest event in summer here in Eastern Kentucky. You know why it's the biggest event? It's because I said it last time. I'm going to say it again. This Friday night, we crown a new champion. You know what, Stan Sierra? There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere else to go. You step across the ring from me, the biggest, the baddest, the best you have ever faced. And when I walk out of that ring, you will understand why they call me legendary Larry D, and you will understand why you are the former AMW Heavyweight Champion.
Summer Bash is coming up Friday, July 14th, 7:30 p.m. in Hazard, Kentucky. You got to be there. Friend against foe, friend against friend, partner against partner. It's an 8-man tournament. 2 men start out, winner stays up, and 1 man can be crowned the King of the Mountains. Summer Bash, July 14th in Hazard, Kentucky.
Lemon Juice McGee here, along with Kyle Maggard and John Noble, 2 of AMW's wrestling superstars here at Games and Comics 103 London Shopping Center in London, Kentucky. 5,000 square foot of pop culture awesomeness right here in the heart of London. We're inviting you to come in every single day of the week. Every day of the week, not just one, come in every single day. Spend your cash, buy some stuff, comics, video games, board games, statues, collectibles of all kinds right here. Why would they even argue that?
Tons of Walking Dead merchandise. We've got comics, games, action figures.
Huge selection of previously owned DVDs.
Plus, they're always looking to purchase all your comics, DVDs, and merchandise. How much can I get for that? So come to Games and Comics in London, Kentucky, proud sponsor of Appalachian Mountain Wrestling.
Are you looking for a place to work out? You should try Cats. Membership starting at $30 with family plan options to fit all your fitness needs. Cross training, bodybuilding, powerlifting, kids classes, MMA classes, tanning bed supplements, and trainers available with diets and workout plans customized for you. Cats is located at 441 East Main Street in Hazard. Call them at 487-9661. At Suds Car Wash, you can get your car washed inside and out for $25. Trucks and SUVs, $35. You want to wash and to wax, $75 with full detail starting at $100. Suds Car Wash is located behind Cats on 441 East Main Street in Hazard. For your next event, you need to get up with Little Media Solutions. Live sound, DJ, videography, photography, whatever you need, they can take your event to the next level. You just call 606-438-0478. Hey guys, hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Links are in the descriptions. And folks, let's take a look in at last week on Appalachian Mountain Wrestling Television, the nationally anticipated matchup between the progressive liberal Daniel Richards and Kyle Maggard, who will be meeting up this Friday at Summer Bash. Let's take a minute to just look back and see what happened last week on AMW-TV. Was kicked out of Kyle Maggard's bottom that's the first time I've seen anyone kick out of it. And Kyle Maggard going deep. Is he hitting? He's going with the Garvin stomp here on Daniel Richards. And here comes Misty James sticking her nose into this business. She has no place here right now. There's no reason for her to, and she's got something behind her back. Kyle Maggard needs to tend to the progressive liberal right now. He is playing with fire. She sprayed something in his eyes. No. Richards with the liberal agenda on Kyle Maggard. Daniel Richards wins this one, folks.
Dan, your time. I'm a man of my word. I said if I lost, this is what I'll do. And I'll do it. I don't want to do it. Are you going to? Chris, now, come on, you see Misty. She shouldn't have been out here. She sprayed something in my eyes. She sprayed something in my eyes, Chris. That's her way on Fox News. She sprayed something in my eyes.
He hit you. 1, 2, 3.
Drink from the bottle.
There's a 3 count.
I'm a man of my word. I'm a man. Unlike you, all three. Here. Suck from the bottle, baby. Drink it. Drink it.
And folks, let's take a listen in to see what Daniel Richards and Kyle Maggard have to say about their upcoming match at Summer Bash.
It's safe to say that nobody in the last 2 weeks has had a better run than the progressive liberal Daniel Richards, maybe even in the history of professional wrestling. I'm not only known all across the country now, I'm known across the globe. I have people talking about me in Australia, in New Zealand, in India, in Thailand, all across the United States. Every publication, every radio station. I'm on every single network. HBO, MSNBC, the real news network, not Fox News, but they've written about me too. Even your conservative publications like Breitbart are talking about this liberal. And if it doesn't get better than that, listen to this. Friday at the Sherman East Athletic Center, I've got 2 matches, and I'm going to have 2 more victories, now capping off the best 3-week run in the history of wrestling. First, I've got another rematch with Kyle Fox News Maggard. He can't stand that the liberal beat him. He can't stand that he had to drink from a bottle because of me. But now he wants a new stipulation. It's like Kyle thinks he owns the place. It's like he thinks he can just call a match and then that wish is granted. Well, fine. I can play that game, Kyle Fox News Maggard. You want to do a t-shirt match? Well, look right here. Look right into the eyes of one Hillary Rodham Clinton. That's the shirt. This is the shirt that you're going to have to wear for a month after I'm finished with you, Kyle. I'm going to beat you. I'm going to hit you with my liberal agenda, and you're going to be out. And I'm going to put this on you and humiliate you once again. If that's not good enough, I get to possibly beat you a second time in that King of the Mountain tournament. Friend against friend, foe against foe. The matchups could get quite interesting. And I want to apologize right now to my wrestling father, Bo James, because I might have to beat you to win. I want to apologize right now to my tag team partner, Pretty Boy, Stan the Man Lee. I might have to beat you to win. And all to the rest of the roster, I don't care. I'm going to go right through you. I'm going to continue to rise. My star will continue to rise. And at the end of the night, everyone at the Sherman East Athletic Center in Hazard will be liberated.
I'm Jared with Athletics from Mountain Wrestling. I'm with Kyle Maggard down at Catch Gym in Hazard. Kyle, this Friday night, you've got possibly the biggest match of your career against the progressive liberal, in which the loser has to wear either a Hillary Clinton shirt or a Donald Trump shirt. How do you feel?
Well, Jared, I'm excited. I feel ecstatic. I'm ready to rock, ready to roll. You know, for months now, many months, me and the progressive liberal have been going back and forth on this program. We've been going back and forth in matches. Now it's time. It's time to humiliate him. When I make him wear that Donald Trump shirt this Friday night, when I pin him and he has to wear the shirt of the President of the United States. Yes, Dan, the President of the United States. Your President of the United States. Now, for months, every time I see you climb in that ring, you got your little buddy, your mentor, the one who's doing all these media outlets with you, Bo James, King of Kingsport. And then he's got his little buddy, Stan the Man Lee, Pretty Boy Lee, whatever he's calling himself these days. Seems like every time I climb in the ring, you 3 gang up on me. And I have to find some people to have my back. That's fine. My buddies will be in Hazard too. They're going to have my back. There's nothing Bo and Stan can do, Dan, come Friday night when I pin you and you're humiliated in front of all of Eastern Kentucky. If you talk about being the most viral wrestler in today's age, well, Dan, I think you need to go to the doctor. Get yourself checked. You'll have to do that especially after our match Friday night, because I'm going to break every bone in your body, son. Everybody from Eastern Kentucky is going to come out and see me whoop you all over Sherman East. Now, you talk about how everybody in the media wants to see you, how hot you are. Well, Dan, you're failing to realize you're not famous because you're the progressive liberal. You're not famous because the news is controlled by the liberal media and everybody wants to make you out to be their hero. No, you're not famous for any of that, Dan. You're famous because you're in Eastern Kentucky. You're in the greatest part of the greatest nation in the world, who has the greatest fans, that none of those people like you. That's why you're famous. Those fans You come into AMW, those fans, what makes you famous. You're able to perform in front of the greatest fans in the world. And they don't like you, Dan, because quite frankly, you're a jackass. Nobody likes a jackass. Nobody likes people coming into our house telling us how we're going to do things. Because I'm telling you right now, Dan, this is how things are going to be done. You're going to come in there, and I'm going to plant you. 1, 2, 3. Then, later in that night, the biggest match in the history of AMW will take place. The King of the Mountain match. The winner getting that cash prize. If anybody's followed me on Facebook, they know after my trip to Nashville, I could use a little bit of money.
Hey folks, Kevin Stanford, Tim Short Auto Group here in Hazard, Kentucky at Tim Short Ford. We're a proud sponsor of AMW Wrestling. Just want to let everybody know we got some great deals going on 2016 Ford Focuses. Got 4 in stock left, $199 a month. I repeat, $199 a month. That's a buy. Brand new car, 40 miles a gallon, 5-year, 65,000 mile warranty. Awesome vehicle. If you're looking for a good car, college car, graduation car good on gas, driving work, come by and see us. Again, brand new car, $199 a month. Stop by and see us today.
Willie's BP on Grapevine is your place to go for all your favorite treats. Get slushies, ice cream, candy, you name it, they have it. Also serving delicious hot food items daily with low gas prices on regular and diesel fuels. Conveniently located on Highway 15 on the Grapevine Straight Stretch, and Willie's BP is a proud sponsor of Appalachian Mountain Wrestling. For your next event, you need to get up with Little Media Solutions. Live sound, DJ, videography, photography, whatever you need, they can take your event to the next level. You can just call 606-438-0478. Hey guys, hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Links are in the descriptions. Folks, I'm here with Jordan Clearwater. We are the week of Summer Bash. Jordan, you've got some big opportunities this Friday night. You will be taking on Bo James after calling him out last week. And now you have a shot to be the king of the mountains. I got to know, how are you feeling going into Friday night?
Well, you know, I've had 3 big impressive wins in AMW, and on Friday night, I'm going to make that 2 more because I'm going to beat Bo James, and then I'm going to go on to become the king of the mountain.
Jordan Clearwater, here you come with you fussing and fighting again. You know, I was just outside my house here, kicking my neighbor's cat back and forth across the driveway, and a thought came to me, and I said to myself, Bo James, you know, this kid is a lot like you in some ways. Young man trying to make a name for himself, being thrown to the wolves at a young age, just trying to get his foot in the door, and he's got some impressive wins. But you see, unlike you, Jordan Clearwater, when I was thrown to the wolves at 15 years old, I became the leader of the pack. You see, when all the bad people get together at night, I'm the one they call boss. You've came on this television and you've bragged about beating me. You've bragged about beating Stan Lee. You've bragged about beating the Heat Seekers. That's all impressive. But you see, what you leave to forget is this right here. We underestimated you. We didn't think much of you to begin with. Now we understand we've got to take you a little bit serious. And now you're going to find out Friday night in Hazard, Kentucky, Sherman Nice, Summer Bash, the event of the summer, what it's like to get beat up by a man. What it's like to have these Tennessee soup bones in your face and down your throat all night. I took it easy on you the first time because I didn't think much of you. But you came on this television making a promise that you're going to beat me for the second time. Friday night, Hazard, Kentucky, you're going to find out that you're a boy in a man's world. You're going to find out that this man right here, the legend in the making, the guy that's knocked out Hall of Famers, world champions, and all the Kentucky heroes, is not somebody to be messed with. And Jordan Clearwater, you're going to leave that building right there with about 30 years of experience in about a 10-minute match. Because I'm going to teach you several lessons. I'm going to put you in holds you've never seen or heard of before. I'm going to beat you up and I'm going to stretch you. And I'm going to teach you that my name is Sir. I'm going to teach you that my name is Mr. James. I'm going to teach you that I am what I say I am. And then when I get done with you, and then we go on into the later part of the night, it's the king of the mountain. 8 men are going to go to that ring, and only one of them is going to be left standing. Only one of them is going to be crowned. Only one of them is going to walk away with the money, and you're looking at him right here. Let me explain something to you if you're under a rock and you don't understand the rules. Everybody's going to draw a number, 1 through 8. We're going to start with number 1 against number 2. And when that guy loses, he's out, he's done, he's gone. Then number 3 comes in. Whoever wins that stays, the loser goes. And we continue with that until there's only one left. One king of the mountain. And I know what you're thinking, sitting there all smug. Well, what if it's Bo James against Stan Lee? What if it's Bo James against Dan Richards? What if it's Bo James against whoever? It doesn't matter. Friday night, I come to show the world. Friday night, I come to show all you hilljacks there in Perry County and from surrounding areas. Friday night, Hazard, Kentucky, when I leave the ring, you're going to say, there he is. The Tennessee Terror, the ruler of the Ridge Runners, the avatar of the Appalachians, the king of Kingsport, the Kentucky Crippler, the Coalfield Crusher, and when it's all said and done, the one and only, the truthful, the monarch of the mountains. Friday night, Hazard, Kentucky, Jordan Clearwater. I hope you're ready because I am. Friday night, Hazard, Kentucky, John Noble, Eddie Browning. Daniel Richards, Stan Lee, it doesn't matter. You step in front of me, I'm going to the top. I'm going to hold that crown high above my head. I'm going to hold that check in my other hand. And when I leave that ring, you're going to know I am exactly what I say I am. Friday night, Hazard, Kentucky, I mean business.
And folks, one last look at the King of the Mountains match at Summer Bash, July 14th, this Friday night. Hazard, Kentucky at the Sherman East Athletic Center. We have 8 men will enter the ring, but only one of them will be crowned the King of the Mountains. 2 men start off. Once one's eliminated, another one comes in, and we do that until there is only 1 man left. The King of the Mountain, cash prize involved for that winner of that matchup. Let's take a look at some more stuff coming up at Summer Bash. Thanks for watching. AMW presents Summer Bash this Friday night. See Kyle Maggard in action against the progressive liberal Daniel Richards. See Bo James mixing it up in the ring with the newcomer Jordan Clearwater. Pretty boy Stan Lee takes on Eddie Browning. You will see John Noble taking on a blast from the past, and Roger Anderson. 8 men vie to be the first ever King of the Mountains. And can legendary Larry D defeat the AMW Heavyweight Champion Sexy Stan Sierra? Folks, it is July 14th, Summer Bash. Gates open at 6:30, bell time 7:30. Hazard, Kentucky at the Sherman East Athletic Center. Come out and make wrestling great again.